welcome back to another video. In this video, we'll be talking about the role of gratitude in achieving what you want. So if that's something that you're interested in, definitely stick around. All right, so we all have goals. We all want to do things in our life that really resonate with us. We grow up thinking we want to be something, but then maybe when we do grow up, and sometimes we never actually really grow up. That's another story for another day. But in reality, you have to be appreciating every step of the way. And right now, when I'm saying this, it might just sound like, yeah, okay, sure, my life sucks. I'm not getting what I want, blah, blah, blah. But in reality, if you think about it, your thoughts decide your reality. It's, again, a far-fetched concept, but let's take a look at it, right? So in the context of alpha, we'll see how, your thoughts will eventually lead to your lifestyle. Initially, when you have a thought, right? A thought is just pop up. Think of it like a thought bubble. Think of it like some inspiration or something that comes in your brain. Once you're thinking about it, then you decide what to do with it, right? Either you take an action on that thought, or you just bury it away or file it away somewhere else for another time, or something that you just forget about because it's not important to you. But eventually, after you get that thought, you're gonna take an action. That action is gonna have some sort of behavior associated with it, right? So if I'm gonna be taking an action of tying my shoe, the behavior is using my hands, my eyes, my knees, my whole body, so I can bend over, so I can tie my shoe. That's an action, that's a behavior that I'm doing after I thought about that action. Over time, if I keep doing this behavior, either there's two things that can happen. I get really good at it, or I'm just normal at it. And I keep doing this over time, and that becomes my habit. And over time, that habit itself becomes instinctual. I don't have to think about it anymore. My subconscious mind processes it, just does it. I can literally look away and tie my shoe without even thinking about it, because my body had figured out how to actually do it the most efficient way possible. And then if I keep doing this over and over and over, then it just becomes part of my personality. I'm just that type of dude who ties my shoe when I go outside. Very, very simple, right? But then when I do it for decades and decades long, guess what? That's gonna become part of my lifestyle. And so, like I was saying before, how it ties in, your thoughts become your reality. If you had a thought of tying your shoe, eventually that shoe tying ability will just be a part of you. And now tying this back into the idea of gratitude and achieving your goals. When you have a goal, whether it be a small goal of tying your shoe or a big goal of creating a multi-billion-dollar organization that's going to help a lot of humans in the world. As you can tell, that's like a subliminal Freudian slip from my end, where that's what I want to do. I realize what the potential is, and I want to help as many people as possible with what I am actually good at. I don't want to be thinking about things which I have done in the past. When you have that entrepreneurial spirit, you have ideas popping up left and right. You want to try to, disrupt industries here and there. But in reality, what you have to do is figure out who you are, what are you good at, and then eventually create goals around that. So that way you have limited ability to fail, but high ability for success. Now, in this process that I've been going on, I've been having to think about every step of the way to see if it aligns with my pure purpose, right? What is my purpose? What am I trying to do? And so at that time, I have simple goals now, right? Create the app, do the marketing, and then eventually go ahead and scale it out to as many organizations as possible. But the thing is, while doing all of that, what you're gonna realize is when you do hard things, it's not easy, right? When you do hard things, it's not easy. People will tell you otherwise, but it's not easy doing hard things, because every step of the way, you will have someone limiting you from getting where you want. And so it's really important to take that moment and be appreciative of the fact that it is hard. If it was easy, everyone would be doing. This is something that I hear all the time, and it's absolutely true. If it was easy, everyone would be doing it. If it's hard, no one wants to do it, which is why you have to be grateful for the hardship. The hardship, the stress, the trauma that you're gonna be getting through this experience is gonna build callus in your brain, in your body, so that when you actually get to where you wanna get to, you feel fulfilled. In my previous videos, we talk a little bit about pain and pleasure. The human experience is all about searching for pleasure and avoiding pain. And when you avoid pain, what you're actually doing is you're not really avoiding it. Well, you are, but you're kicking it down the road. You're kicking the can, and you will eventually have pain. And when it does come, it's gonna put you off sides. It's going to put you off balance. And when it does that, then it's going to be difficult for you to understand what happened to you and sort of recover, unless you have short-term pain all the time. If you have short-term pain all the time, your body knows that, okay, you are resilient, you are anti-fragile, you have hormesis within you that will allow you to recover and get stronger every single time. One of my techniques that I do is a cold shower in the morning, because that's painful to me personally. Maybe not to you, but for me it's painful. It's not something that I look forward to, but it is something that has to be done. It has to be done, and as a result of that, I don't think about it anymore. Now, I also appreciate the fact I'm so grateful for the fact that I do have the ability to do this in the comfort of my home without worrying too much about what's happening outside. But there are many parts of the world where there is a lot of violence and famine and a lot of issues going on where they can't appreciate it. Yesterday, I saw a news article about how there was a huge earthquake in the Turkey-Syria area, and now those individuals that are living in that area, they're all collectively coming together to do iftar. Like, how beautiful is that, right? Iftar is what happens when you break your fast in the Islamic tradition during the month of Ramadan. And they were doing this, and it just really impressed me in a way, because it's like, okay, this is what humanity has become. Like, they lost everything. They lost their homes, their businesses, a lot of family members as well. But guess what? They're all coming together collectively and being grateful for the fact that they can actually appreciate and enjoy the food, enjoy the work that they've done throughout the day of fasting in their body. Normally fasting this is gonna be another topic for another day, for another video. Fasting is super important in Alpha. But in general, just the ability to appreciate and be grateful for the fact that they're still alive, they're still there, there's still other people around them, makes it so much easier to keep going. This now ties back into the main topic of the video, which is be grateful for your goals. So if you have a really ambitious goal, all good. Just be grateful for the fact that you have this goal. Not a lot of people have ambitious goals, and that's exactly okay. But if you have small goals, that's even more okay, because that's how you fulfill the goal. You break the bigger goal into smaller goals, and eventually those smaller goals will compound and it will allow you to achieve that bigger goal, and sometimes even surpass that goal because of the way that you've structured it. And so if you take anything away from this video, understand that you have to be grateful for what you have, irrespective of what others think that it might not be the best. For you, it is the best. If you have it right now, it's the best. Even if it doesn't work the best, it's still the best. Be grateful, say thank you, I appreciate you. I really, really want to make sure that you understand that you have to appreciate yourself, your stuff, your things, your friends, your family, whatever you have around you, so that way you can continuously propagate that feeling, because that vibration, that signal, that energy, that frequency is always being resonated. If you're not grateful, then it's also gonna show up in your life in weird ways that doesn't make any sense. But it does. Every single action or thought that you have, you need to understand, thoughts are like antenna. They're sending out signals, radio waves. Just like how the Tesla coil works, how he created the tower, you are also emitting signals. So whatever thoughts you're emitting, that's what's gonna come right back to you, because that's how the universe works. It just literally boomerangs it back into you. Cool. With that being said, guys, if you like this video, you know what to do. Give me a like, letting me know you liked the video. If you disliked the video, all good. Give me a dislike, letting me know why you disliked it in the comments below. And then of course, go ahead and hit subscribe, right? I love when you guys go ahead and subscribe. It lets me know that what I'm doing is valuable to you, and it also motivates me to keep going. There's one more thing, there's a notification bell that you can go ahead and tap on. This lets you know when the next video will pop off. If you're like me, you have a lot of favorite content creators, you wanna watch their content when it comes out, or you wanna go ahead and watch at a later time, go ahead and put in a watch later list, and you'll be able to see it when you have a convenient time. Other than that, I really hope that you have an amazing day. I wish the best for you. I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.